Hi everyone, Dr. D here, and as most of you know, I'm getting ready to open my newest upper cervical clinic, Thrive Head and Spinal Care. And frequently people ask me, as a chiropractor, why do you focus on the upper cervical area? Sometimes now it's referred to as a CranioCervical junction. Cranio meaning head, cervical meaning neck, and then obviously a junction between the two. And it's because over 30 years as practicing as a chiropractor, it became really clear to me that this upper cervical area is where the magic happens. It was not unusual sometimes I would find where a person, say, would come in with a low back problem, or they would have a GI issue, or whatever it was. And you would make an adjustment to their spine, and they might feel better, and oftentimes would feel better for a short period of time, and then they would be back in. And it's like, here we go again. My low back, my sciatica, whatever it happened to be, it was back. And you'd give them another adjustment to that area, and they would feel better. And a short time later, here we go again. So it's kind of like Groundhog's Day, right? History just kept repeating itself. And that got frustrating. I mean, if you really care about the people you're taking care of, would you not want to try to help them as quickly as possible, set the stage so their body could truly heal? And it wasn't like every few weeks or every month the whole problem would redevelop. And what I discovered is that when I ended up making a correction up here where the head and neck connect, which feeds everything, when our head is kind of off, our whole body adjusts, whether it's our shoulders, a rotation, maybe our hip comes up, we end up with a short leg, is our whole body plays off of this area right here. So when you start to see that you make a correction here, and now all of a sudden not only did maybe their digestion improve or their low back pain went away, but oftentimes they would go months and sometimes even years without having that problem return. And it let me know that we're really getting at where the source of the problem is, the root of the problem, if you will. Because see, here's the deal. All the nerves that come out of the brain that go into the spinal cord pass through this area. It doesn't matter if it's going down to your little toe on your foot, or your pinky, or your intestinal tract, or whatever other body part or system. The control from the nervous system passes through this area to all of those areas. So it became exciting to realize that you could, when indicated, make a correction to one area that would have this ripple effect throughout the entire body. And not only would the person tend to do better, but they would oftentimes do better for longer periods of time. So they wouldn't have to keep coming back in for high frequency adjustments to other parts of the spine. Make a correction here, and oftentimes all of these other areas would function better. The nervous system would be able to work optimally, it would be fully balanced, and they would do better for longer periods of time. And that's what absolutely made me decide to make the shift and go and focus exclusively on upper cervical area and focus this area here to have a full body impact. And that's part of the reason that I now have the clinic Thrive Head and Spinal Care here in San Antonio, where we exclusively focus on the upper cervical area. So I hope that helps better understand why upper cervical and why I'm so excited about it.